Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got another Alliance War video. This is actually the last Alliance War for the season, and we decided, or I decided to take in the team of Doom, Namor, and Quake. Quake to handle some funky fights, and then Namor because there was a Killmonger up ahead. However, we ended up not even needing Namor because somebody wanted to upload a YouTube video, which is fine. Anyways, so coming out to this first fight, basically I started because I wanted to read Dr. Doom's abilities because I was pretty sure that he could block unblockable special attacks, but I think that's Mr. Sinister. But we're going to go in with Dr. Doom against this Venom. He's got special 2 bias and power focus 2, which means he gains a ton of power up until he gets to his special 2, and then his power gain is heavily decreased. So we're just going to kind of, just cycle through SP2 and SP1s. Don't want to push him too far. Alright, and he just kind of throws his special 1, so we're just going to take it. And yeah, we're just going to be throwing our specials a lot, just so that we're safe and we don't take an SP2, because I am not confident in taking his SP2. Go for an SP2 myself after I bait that heavy, and the Venom first fight is down pretty easy peasy. It's always a little concerning because I still don't know Dr. Doom all too well. I know how to cycle his SP3 to SP2 that cycle, but yeah, when there's some nodes that prevent you from wanting to get to the SP3 just because you want to get off the SP1 to power drain, it gets tough. So this next fight is oh my god, I almost said Sorcerer Supreme, Symbiote Supreme, and we're actually using Dr. Doom to cancel out the Unstoppable, placing a Fate Seal so that whenever he does get Unstoppable, we are chilling, and it gets nullified. Alright, so far we're doing good, and it looks like Symbiote Supreme isn't even really gaining power from that, the global. We're going to throw our SP3, and I believe the SP3 actually kills. So he's at 22% health, and we'll see. And yeah, it actually killed him, so pretty sick run. And so far we're doing good. 2 fights down, and I actually don't take any of these fights. I think I was going to take on that Mole Man, but somebody else ended up taking him. I did not want to take that MODOK, because I didn't really have the best of counters. It's Aggression Fury, so the auto block isn't really my friend. Alright, on to this next fight. It's Mysterio. We're going to be using Dr. Doom again. I wanted to test something real quick at the start of the fight. So as you can see, this is buff toggle unblockable. So essentially, every couple seconds, the champion, the defender, goes unblockable for 3 seconds, as you can see on the timer, which is all the way to the right. So we're going to start the fight off with a heavy attack, and what we're going to do is we're going to just test my theory, or my my thought that Fate Seal would prevent the unblockable, and it actually does. So I'm thinking, alright, that's sick. We're chilling because he's not gonna get unblockable this whole fight as long as we have a Fate, a stagger on him. He throws his SP1 though, so now we have to wait for him, or for that reflection to come off. Go in for heavy. So far we're good. Throw in our SP2, and that actually hits him, puts him up to an SP2 himself. All right, and so far we're doing good. Throw in our heavy attack. He throws his SP2, and so now we're getting a little power drain, but we're fine so far. We do get in a little bit of trouble though. So as you can see, he's gonna get his unblockable, and I mess up. But luckily, we were able to counter. We were able to counter him at the right time and hit him essentially. And here we're just like, shoot, like we gotta do something. Unfortunately, we didn't kill him, so we took what was it, like 12% damage, which is actually a lot. But yeah, this is really nothing we could have done. So I guess I could have played a little bit better, but either way, we got through this fight. 62% health left. going for hit on block and then heavy. So if your opponent has a shock on them and you're playing Doctor Doom, you get hit into the block and immediately go for a heavy. It'll stun them and basically just gives you a free heavy. So there's that, and it will also apply a stagger still. Alright, on to this Medusa fight. This Medusa fight was pretty easy, I believe. I didn't even heal. I felt pretty comfortable taking on this fight. It's just the only thing we really have to worry about is the we still have to worry about the unblockable, but also the parry. But because we are Doctor Doom, yeah, I'm not too worried about that either. I kind of wish that I was running Mystic Dispersion, because a lot of these fights, they would be a lot easier if I just ran Mystic Dispersion, because in that case, I would be able to get to special attacks a lot easier. Alright, so I believe we end up going to an SP2, and that does actually kill her. It does actually a good amount of damage, and yeah, it takes her down. So Medusa is down, and then we become Legacy's bitch boy and carry him to the Killmonger and Captain Marvel fight. I really wanted to take both of these fights. I think more specifically, I wanted to take on the Captain Marvel, just because with Doctor Doom, it is such a fun fight, where you throw an SP2 and basically she dies. But Legacy wanted to take both those fights. So I was like, alright, sure, man, whatever. I got too many bosses I gotta fight anyways. So, alright, going on to this next, the last part of the Alliance War, we are on to the mini bosses. I do not get any boss action because it is Mojo. We ended up having someone with Ghost take him down. I believe it took 1 revive, which is actually, I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. I would say at least it's pretty good. So our next fight is Man-Thing. We're going to take this on with Quake. With Quake, we don't have to deal with any of Man-Thing's poisons. We don't have to deal with Mystic Dispersion or any of his, I believe he has like a, what's it called, like a built-in Mystic Dispersion. So yeah, we don't have to deal with that. And no unstoppables from his heavy attacks, no, what's called his node, where he, oh my god, I'm forgetting the names of the nodes. We don't have to deal with the node where he gets a bar of power. If we throw our special, nothing like that. We just, you know, Quake and bake. So we're halfway through the fight, and I'm kind of like, at this moment, I'm kind of thinking about this next fight, because I already know I can do this fight pretty easily. As long as I don't, I think as long as I don't dex either, I'm doing fine. Plus he has suicides on, so it is helping me a little bit, because that suicide is actually decreasing his regen from willpower. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking about this next fight. I wasn't too comfortable about it because it's the crit resistance node, debuff immunity. Usually I take this fight with Quake if it's like Doctor Doom or something, but this is actually Vision Aarkus, and Vision Aarkus is a really, really annoying defender because he gets a lot of power gain, a lot of it. But with Doctor Doom, we should be able to counter most of it. What I'm scared of the most is if he throws his SP2. His SP2, I literally have, I'm clueless when it comes to his SP2. I'm like, I do not know what to do when it comes to his SP2, because I don't know, it's just visually it's not great as far as indicators, unlike a lot of melee special attacks where you can see exactly where you need to go. Alright, and so far we're doing good. We're actually gonna throw our SP3 right after this. Get him a little bit over a bar, and okay, so we're gonna throw our SP3 there. He's at 83% health, and this SP3 actually does a decent chunk of damage, which actually surprised me, because I thought, dude, like, I'm definitely gonna time out. We got off the stun here, going for a 5-hit combo, go for an SP1, and then we shoot up to an SP3. I'm like, oh my god. So throw in another SP3, that does another chunk of damage. So he'll be stunned here, going for another 2-hit medium and a 5-hit combo, and look at that damage, man. Going for, yeah, the hits, and I messed up there. I'm like, alright, go, throw the SP3, and then he throws it. I'm like, fudge, man. There's no way I'm not dead. So, yeah, Vision Aarkus throws his SP3. If I slowed down my combo just a little bit, I would have gone to my SP3 first. But luckily I survived. Like, holy hell, bro. Throwing our SP3 immediately. And I know that this is probably going to kill him. And there we go. Vision Aarkus down. Such a sick fight, bro. But yeah, dude, Dr. Doom is so strong. That is it to the Alliance War video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.